NYPD officer attacked by several men. A sergeant hit by a car. The disturbing video shows him being mowed down while responding to reports of looting. He was seriously injured. Both incidents happened in the Bronx, but attacks against cops are happening nationwide after the death of George Floyd in police custody. In Buffalo, New York, an SUV drives right into police who were lined up in front of their headquarters after a day of peaceful protests turned violent. And in St. Louis, police say some 200 people started looting, hurling fireworks, and pouring gas on officers. Then someone started shooting. At least 4 cops were shot.
The incredible levels of violence we saw last night are remarkable and should be unsettling to everyone that calls this place home.
A police officer was also shot in Las Vegas, taken to the hospital in grave condition.
Our officers were taking rocks and bottles from the crowd. Officers were attempting to get some of the protesters in custody when a shot rang out and our officer went down.
Protests continue to rage through cities across the country. Looters taking over after hours. This is video the NYPD has released showing a cell phone store in Manhattan being burglarized. When police tried to block the suspects as they left the store, an officer was struck by the getaway car. Mayor Bill de Blasio spoke out about the violence against police.
A police officer was hit by a car yesterday. It appears to be quite purposeful. That's unacceptable. Police officers shot at. Unacceptable. That does not move us forward. Anyone who does that is a criminal, not a protester. An attack on a police officer is an attack on all of us.
Meanwhile, in Fort Worth, Texas, the police chief and his assistant chief walked into a crowd of protesters who were out past the city's curfew. But instead of arresting them, they knelt down and prayed with them.
I hope that the people here saw our hearts. We certainly saw their hearts, and that they were.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.